Welcome into the house of paint, wall to wall. This is what we're going to start with now. I'm full of equations, two telephones. Here they're opposite of each other. Within, if they're turning, they produce the gas, which enlightens higher up, the next level, produce the gas. 1 and 9 goes all the way through. 1 passes through the center down below into 9. Above and below. Levels. I haven't begun to do that design. Where is the gravity versus magnetism, being pulled and being pushed away, by energies. Anyways, we have just these two little designs over here, right? Way to cut and pick in a minute. Next thing I want to speak about is this over here. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. In roulette, there's two duplicate boards flipped over each other looking just like this. This area over here, this is 18. This here, okay, are both red, and these two are both red, and these two are black. 1, 1, 1. Okay, this is design 8, 8, 8. It links the two sides. So forget about these 6 over here because they link. Okay, so I link them all up. I link these two, then 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 I link these two. This one and this one is one set. This one and this one is 2. Okay, this one and this one is 1. This one and this one is 2. This one and this one is 3. This one and this one is 4. This one and this one is 5. This one, okay, is 5, and it ends at 5. 1, 2, 3 once. 1, 2, 3 twice. 1, 2, 3 3 times. 1, 2, 3 4 times. 1, 2, 3 5 times, and it takes me on to the other side. And it is the 24th area over here, and the 24th key is center C. Lo and behold. In the first row, we have 1, 2, 3 equals to 6. In the second row, we have 1, 2, 3 equals to 6 equals to 12. Right? Let's not count this one. So this is how we build scenarios. We're always building up. 2 and 3, 1, 2 and 3, 1, 2 and 3, 1, 2 and 3, 1, 2 and 3, right? 1, 2, and then we do 1, 2 and 3, then 1, 2, and this is one of the things of making this angled box. I can't explain it right now because this formation will take this formation, but in an art formation according to how these boxes connect. Do you follow what I'm saying? And this is only one level, right? This is only one level. Here's your building, okay? I don't know how you want to see it, but here's your building. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What I want to show next is this, okay? If I was to go 9, if I was to take a 9 block, okay, this is 45 degrees, okay? What is this angle? If this is 45 degrees, what angle is this taken? Is it half of 45 degrees? Because it goes here instead of here. So if I take that up here, okay, then I would actually showing that right over here. See the way this angle comes in? And then I would be going up to this, and then I would be doing this. And that's what this design would be, and it happens to be rifles. 2 rifles going together. That's what this design ends up to be. This is what the general was wearing on his shirt when they took over the Indians, these design. This is the same as X marks the spot, the top of the Twin Towers, and many other things. It also says EXO, which is the 15th and 24th letter. 39, the skies, and they represent Jupiter. The 2 pigs, Jupiter, 66. The separation of the 7th gate, 66, 11. Shown all over in games people play. So tell me what this angle is. I don't know what that angle is. But we're going to take it another step further. 22.5 is the half angle to this. You go to the left, you got 21.6. You go to the center, you have 22.5. You go to the right, you have 23.4. You add on to this to create the complete angle. You need 90. So you need 68.4. Has to do with the seconds in the day. 32, the doorway. 22, you need the angle, okay? Equals to 67.5. 6, 7, and 5, 18. 6, 8, and 4, 18. 6, 7, and 5, 18. And in this one over here, you need 6, 6, 6. This angle. It's the difference between showing this. That's what the difference is. So that's this basic design. My next design is how to draw corners, making sure all the corners are full, right? And let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 are together. 1 and 2 are together. 8 and 9 are together. 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14 are together. M and N, 13 and 14 together. 13 and 14. This equals to 54. Okay, this one equals to 89. This one equals to 12. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 and 21, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, and 46. 91 is the spirit, 01. 01. They're all 01s. This one here is 41. That is your DNA. That is the spirit. The difference is 50. She is the separation. Here is 5 and 4. This is the sun, fox. Foxhole in the sun. M and N. Together. This is H and I, the high sky. These two together, okay, will equal to 10, 10. 20. You come over here, you get 29. That is your birth. 3, 32, the doorway. 33, 34. DC, 34, and then we must reconnect 35, 36, 37 to reconnect. Now we have to add and minus 6, we become 31, and we become 43 DC. The total is 74 Jesus, and 12, equaling to 2 and 3 BC communications, cycle of the moon, inside the fox, foxhole in the sun. 2 across and 6 down. It's pretty simple. 2 across, 1, 2, right? 6 down, 1 towards 7 and 6. We have a new equation. What about 1 to the left? What about 1 to the right? What about 1 below? What about 1 above? So we have another 1 above, 2 above, 3 above. You automatically have to encompass. So instead of 2 to the here, there should be a total of 5, 10, 15. Instead of being just 3 here, okay, instead of being just 3 here, you're missing 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. We need to have 21. Then the 4 corners, we have 25 total to create this. The calculator shows, don't forget, but when we begin up against the wall. So this whole side over here, okay, if you go up against roulette, okay, if you go up against roulette, you only can bet on this side, okay, of it. You can't bet on this side. This side counts for all of this side. You don't need to have a bet on this side. The other thing I wanted to come to is this little design here. I wish I just drew it a little bit better. I'm going to show you what this whole thing is to start. I'm going to blacken it in. Okay, these are the letters. Okay, I, H, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. I go forwards and backwards, and I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 1, 4. There's a total of 9. There's 1 in the center, and it's in the 5 position. 1, 5, 9, A, E, and I. When you loop these together, okay, A and I come together. Okay, when you take these two together, when you use the E to bring the A and I together, you must have the center that brings both together. E brings A and I. E and A equals to 6 and the letter O because it's the 15th letter. I and E equals to 9 and 5 is 14 equals to 29 and 65. Now, if you take a pen, right, it's the 14th and 15 letters are these. 14 and 15 equals 29. 1 and 4 equals 5. And 1 and 5 equals 6. The pi number is 3.14159265. Exactly that expression of this right over here. The candles that come together. You come up the center all the way to E. Okay? You pair up G and I. You pair up G and E. You pair up C and E. You pair up C and A. Okay? My question is, when you pair up, am I pairing up from the center or am I pairing up from the sides? Do you understand? From the sides. And in here, the element turns around, bringing the energy from one side to the next side. You follow what I'm saying? Do I hook up in the center of it, or is each one an individual ball? And just like I showed you over here, it's 21.6. Over here, it's 22.5. And then over here, it's 23.4, 234. That vibration. 234 equals 666. 666, 2, 3, 4. 4 and 6 equals 0. Carry the 1 equals 0. Carry the 1, your 90-degree angle. Now, at the same time, these are red numbers in roulette. Now what we're going to do is we're going to bring B and D together. Then we're going to bring D all the way to F together. Then we're going to bring F all the way to H together. Then we're going to bring them down and connect these U's. We're going to connect this U with this U. And this one here. Okay. And then we connect the inside. You see, we splice this here, going here, here, and in between here and here. H and F come together. It connects onto G and I, and it splices right here. And this one over here, see, this is the army blade or the sword, right? This is the army blade or the sword if you want to look at it that way, the army stripe. Let's not look at it. Anyways, that's what happens here. The next thing is this. When you add 1 plus 2, it equals to 3. 1 plus 2 plus 3 equals now 6. 1, 3, 6. The extra point to the field goal to the 6 points conversion, the touchdown. 1 plus 2 equals 3, plus 3 equals 6, equals 10. But instead of going 10, because it's two numbers, this one automatically makes a free space like in bingo. You do it the other way, it makes two free spaces. My question is, should I put EE over here? I'm not quite sure what I should do, because there's a lot of things to do, and I have to do all of them to actually know. So I'd have to exactly redo this art. But writing it and scribbling it even... Anyways, let's go on with this. We have 136, 613 laws of Moses, 101 separation, because this becomes 10, this becomes 10, 1361, 1361. To the seventh gate, it becomes 6416. To the 10th world, to perfection, it becomes 9749. 974 is Jesus in the birth of Jupiter. Anyways, let's continue on. 10 and 10 come together in the center, create 20. 1 and 3 is 4. 6, excuse me, let me see if I did this right. Where do I get the 19 from? So we have 20 in the center. Oh yes, we have 1 here, right? Because the 1 is separated from everything. This one's separated from everything, okay? It relinks. They relink around when A and I come back together. You make it, you turn this thing. Anyways, just leave it at that. You have 1 here, you have 9 here. Then you have 20 in the center, then you have 1 and 9. You add these two together, you get 10. You add these two to get 10, you get 10, 20, 10, 20. They all become 6s. They all become 6s. This becomes 7, 8, 7. The doorway, 15 and 15. Area 51, Mars. The separation of the penny, where 8 becomes 0 and 7s become 5. Halfway between each side on each side. So on each side, the only ways to get it is C and G, 3 and 7. The center is 5, and your rotation of the Earth is 3.75. 5 times 25 equals 1 1/4 times 3. It's part to do electric company separation. Another thing I wanted to show before I end this video is here's 147, right? But we meet in between the numbers. We bring 7 up and 1 down, and we work here. This number will all link to the next number. This one will now link into the number 10, and 10 and 7 will come together. 17, 5 times 2, 5 plus 2. Here we get 2.5 and 5.5, halfway in between meeting place. We get 29.5, we get 32.5, 2, 3, and 5. Right over here, 32.5. 1 1/2 down from here, 1 1/2 up from, where is the 32, 4, 34? The 31 is 32.5, okay? Then we're going to go to 22. When we at 22, we get 23.5. And when we go to 25, is it here? Here's at 25, 22 and 25. 25 is the letter Y, 22 is letter V, V and Y. So we put these together, create 7 and 4, and that's your Jesus. Here it creates 7, here it creates 7, here it creates 4, here it creates 4, here it creates 7. It's all 7, 4. Jesus, Jesus. So we end up with that average of 23.5. 23.5. To the 90 degree, that would be 66.5 instead of the 66.6. So these are the halfway in between points. These are the meetings where if it's elevators, they go up and down between half floors, right? Because everything is in blocks of 2s, right? In fact, all of these blocks, right, are more or less all halves. Remember, in sports, there are 2 teams and there are 4 plus 2 elements. In some sports, we have 2 goalies, we have 2 offenses and 2 defense. On each team, we have 1 of each and a goalie, 2, 2, and 2. So we've gotten that out of the way. We got the brick house out of the way, right? This is, if you notice, in this brick house, right, this one is 1 higher than this one, right? And because if you want to go from this area over here and you want to go straight across, we're going to run into a brick wall. And if I want to take this one over here and I go across, I'll run into the brick wall. And as I go in, this is the fine line. I don't know what this design does yet. I just build these things from what comes in. The last thing I want to add on here is we are in the Hebrew year. Excuse me, before I shouldn't even just, I'm going to jump onto the next video. Raphael 7286, in a very long video. Thank you for watching.